Bridget, but You Are the Coursebook, it's really an attempt to teach without a course book. So teaching without a course book, often in our kind of work, when we're teaching English, we have to use a course book. And the problem is it makes the teacher's life very boring and repetitive and quite dull. You know, we can't innovate or use our own resources or use the student resources. Yeah, so this can be a bit of a problem for us. You Are the Coursebook is it was my book that I published last year, and since then I've really been trying to teach my lessons, all the lessons that I do, without any sort of materials. I'm trying to get the material from the students. So this method is for homework practice. This is written work, but it shows you the kind of activities that we're doing in the lesson. Okay, so Rachel, can you type your question in the box now, because I've just started the lesson, and we can hear from you maybe at the end of the lesson, but please type in the box if you have a question. That would be good. Okay, so You Are the Coursebook, Auto Mode 3. Auto, because it's something you can do on your own. Auto is a word that comes from the Greek word autos, meaning by yourself. Think about the word, for example, autobiography. It means a biography that you have written yourself. So this is Auto Mode 3. Mode 3 of You Are the Coursebook. Okay, Horatio, but you know, check your settings. It's not a problem that we can deal with here. Yeah, we can't do it. I can't do anything about that. Yeah. And so this is the kind of homework that I'm giving out to my students, and this week I've been giving it to them, and I look forward to seeing what they've done with it. Now, if you're a teacher, you can do this, give this to your students. Just print out from this material, download and print for free. Or if you're a student, you could try to do it on your own and see how you get on. So teachers, give it to your students. Students, try it and see how you do. Maybe ask a teacher to check your work. Or if you email it to me, I'll be interested to see what you've done. I can't guarantee I will spend a long time checking it, but it would be interesting to see what you've done with it, really. Yeah. Okay, so first activity they have to do is think of a topic. So let's think of something now. Type in the box, please, any topic. Topic means a collection of words and ideas in one area. For example, food is a topic, cinema is a topic, computing, music. So let's go for music from Ken. I'm going to use your suggestion here. But any topic. So this is really something that the student is interested in. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm not telling you what topic to do. The student can think, oh, I'd like to study about music or about biology or about history. about whatever, you know, about TV programs, whatever. It doesn't matter what the topic is. So tell me 6 words with this topic. 6 interesting and random words with music topic. Marketing, and that is connected with music. What else can we say? Music topic. Genre. It's an interesting word. Genre. Okay. Let's have 6 words connected with music. Sound. Thank you. Right, so good. So we're off and running. We've got the lesson started. Let's have 3 more words connected with music. Lyrics. That's a nice word, isn't it? That is an interesting. The words of the music. Yeah, instrument. And one more. Symphony. Wow, that's a nice word as well. Symphony. So some really good words. You're doing the work. You know, in the course book method, the point is that the students are doing everything. You're even choosing the topic. So this is for homework, remember. So the focus is on writing. But in the classroom, we're doing a lot of speaking and listening. For example, if I was in my classroom, I might ask, what is marketing? Or what does it mean? What does the word genre mean? Yeah. And we'd have a little discussion and try to elicit everything. Okay, part 3 is to underline the stressed syllable and write the stressed vowel sound using clear alphabet. If you don't know what clear alphabet is, you could check it, type into Google, and you'll find it straight away. Clear alphabet, it's a phonetic alphabet that we use in English instead of the IPA. So that's something maybe that's new, but I'll give you that link. So marketing, yes, marketing is stressed. Mar is stressed. What about genre? Genre. Which syllable is stressed? Genre. So first syllable. Okay, sound, it's 1 syllable, so it's the whole word is stressed, sound. Okay, lyrics, Bridget's told us lyrics. Very often in English the first syllable is stressed, but not every time, like this word, instruments. What about this? Can we say instruments? Instruments? No, so it is first instruments. And last one, when we've got 3 syllable word, it's more difficult to tell which syllable is stressed. Symphony. Sim is stressed. Okay. And what is the stressed vowel sound? For example, marketing, the stressed sound is R. It's long vowel sound. R. Genre. What is the stressed vowel sound? Genre. No, that would be genre. Genre. Don't forget this is a French word, so Bridget, you should know this one. Yeah, can you hear genre? No, nobody can hear that. Okay, what about sound? What is the stressed vowel sound? Sound. Just the vowel sound. No, it's not off, that's short, it's long sound. Ow. Ow. Yes, that's right, Ken. It's a bit like if you hit your hand with a hammer, you might make this sound. Ow. It's diphthong, isn't it? Double sound. Okay, lyrics. Lyrics. What's the stressed vowel sound? I. So I sound, okay. The letter is Y, but the sound is I. Okay, and instruments. Yeah. So the same, exactly the same stressed sound. I. Instruments. And symphony. Symphony. Again, yeah. Again is I sound. I. So you can see these words, although the spellings are different, they've all got the same sound, stressed sound. Lyrics, instruments, symphony. And two of them have got Y representing that I sound. So we can see that Y is sometimes used as a vowel letter. And for example in these two words. Okay, good. So we're on to stage 4 then. Think of a word that collocates and make a phrase. So what word goes together? Marketing, lyrics. Think of a word that goes with them and make a phrase. Marketing what? Let's think of a collocation. Let's go for the first one, Bridget, first, please. Marketing of products, yeah? And we might add article as well, the marketing of products is very important, isn't it? Especially in music, yeah? Especially in music, so without marketing, we couldn't sell music. Do we need to sell music? Well, some people do, to make money. Genre, what is the next one? Genre. Thinking of one word and then make a phrase with it. So, for example, marketing products, and then we made a phrase using article and preposition, the, of. Genre is type of music, Ken. But think of a collocation, a word that goes with this. Which word goes with genre? Genre. I'm thinking only of a phrase and not a sentence, just a phrase. So, you know, you might say, for example, a new genre. So that could be a phrase. Do you know what it means, phrase? Phrase is two words that go together, or just 2 or 3 words together. Yeah, so it's not a full sentence, it's not a clause. Okay, sound. What about sound? So what we could say, jazz sound. Sound is noun, so we might use an adjective, or we might put together with a verb. So let's go with this then, the sound of music. This is a phrase, isn't it? Or a big sound, a loud sound. Okay, that's good. What about lyrics? Yes, a high sound, a low sound. Okay, lyrics of a song. The lyrics of a song, exactly. So let's add there as well, article and preposition. Okay, next one, instruments. Yeah, you could say lyrics by somebody. Yeah, using the instruments. Doesn't really matter, but what we should aim for is a correct phrase. We should try to get the correct phrase. Yeah. And the last one is symphony. Yes, play the instrument, that's also a collocation, isn't it? The last one is symphony. So think of a word that goes with this. A nice symphony, nice, it's a little bit, not much feeling in there. Symphony of orchestra. What else goes with symphony? A symphony. What kind of symphony? Or what can you do with symphony? Think of a verb. No ideas? What do you do with the symphony? Compose, exactly. Yeah, compose or listen to. Good, so at this stage we're looking to get a phrase, aren't we? We're trying to get a phrase from the words that you've chosen using the topic that you've chosen. Yeah, that's excellent. Really good. Okay, so next part is part 5. Choose a verb form. Choose a verb form. So you can choose this. Tell me what verb you want to do, what verb you would like to study. Yeah, so future what? Future what, Bridget? We've got different future tenses. Okay, can you be more specific? So future simple with will, let's go with that. Future simple. So what time is it in future simple? What time is it? So it is future, but what kind of future what do we use it for to talk about when it's will? What kind of thing do we use will for? For example, we can use it to make a prediction. We can predict something. Like, for example, I will call you tonight. Or we can use it for spontaneous sentence, like something happens and you say, oh, I'll do it, or I'll do something spontaneously. Let's go with prediction. So this is all done by the student at home. This is just done as homework. What is the auxiliary verb? So will, of course. But it's different for different tenses. You know, if it was past simple, we could say did. Yeah. Okay, write a sentence using that, using a collocation in that form. So write one sentence with will. Choose one of these collocations. Choose a collocation and sentence with will, please. Okay, so Quad just given us one. Anybody else? Anyone else? Yeah, this is possible. It's possibility. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with from Quadra. That's a good option. She will compose a symphony tomorrow. Okay, is it correct? Is it correct? Yeah, I think it's really good, grammatically correct. It's got good punctuation. It's fine. Okay, so we don't need to correct it. That would be next stage 6. Correct your sentence. And improve now. Let's see if we can improve the sentence. Maybe using higher level words. Although compose and symphony are quite high level. Maybe adding some adjectives. Maybe make it longer with conjunctions, relative clause word. So maybe we can make it a bit longer, or think of better vocabulary, or think of something we can add to this sentence. Of course, it's already correct, a correct sentence, but we don't. It's a bit vague. We don't know who it is. We don't know why. We don't know any context. Okay, but Ken is saying like that. Let's add something here. So that's a nice extension, but we can say in memory of. But who is she? She is really simple beginner word, isn't it? Can we make this more specific? Make the person a bit more specific. She, who is she? We don't know who she is. But you tell me somebody a bit more interesting. The girl, it's still a bit general, Quadra, it's still a bit general, isn't it? The girl, the woman, Maria. So, this is what I wanted, something more specific. Okay, can we add any adjectives? Any adjectives? Is it possible to add an adjective? A soft symphony. Don't think that goes together, Bridget. A beautiful symphony. Okay. So that's more interesting, isn't it? That is, already it's more interesting. Yeah. So I'm going to move this here. This is the improved version. Let's remember the original. She will compose a symphony tomorrow. So that was the original sentence. So can you see the difference then? Can you see the difference between the original, which was really quite general and without any context, and then the improved version? So we know the person, we know what kind of symphony, and we know why she's doing it. So now we've got the context. It's much more interesting. Much more interesting work. The problem is that very often my students' work will be like this, quite general, and maybe it's correct grammar, but it's still quite generalized. When I want it to be more like this, so you've done really well. Yeah, so it's good, fine, Bridget. So I think it's long enough. We've got quite a long sentence now. So we get to stage 7. Underline the stressed syllables. So tell me the stressed syllables here. Stressed syllables. Let's read the sentence together. Maria will compose a beautiful symphony tomorrow in memory of her father. Maria will compose a beautiful symphony tomorrow in memory of her father. It's quite a moving sentence. It's nice. But what are the stressed syllables? Let me help you get started. Maria, second syllable. Compose. Come on, don't give up now. Let's keep going. Beautiful. Symphony. Good, Richard. Next one. No, not tomorrow. We can't say tomorrow. Tomorrow. Good, tomorrow. Okay. Memory. Father. Good, well done. So you know what I'm looking for. Some of the words have the stress on the first syllable. Some of them have on the second syllable. How do we know? Well, by listening to English. But we can check in a dictionary. But very often 2-syllable verbs will have stress on the second. Yeah. Tomorrow. It's quite a common word. We should know the stress. Maria. We can check online. We can check in a dictionary. Listen to somebody saying it. Or check with your teacher. So let's say together now. Maria will compose a beautiful symphony tomorrow in memory of her father. And these sounds are so important. Yeah, ear, o, u, I, the short one, o, another short, a, another short, and long to finish, ah. So I helped you with that because I want to go quickly. I know we're losing time. Yeah, but Maria will compose a beautiful symphony tomorrow in memory of her father. Ia, o, u, I, o, e, a. These are the sounds. These are the sounds we need to hear. If you've got different sounds, then it'll make communication more difficult. If you stress compose, Maria will compose, or compose, then I don't understand it. I lose the meaning. If you say a beautiful symphony, then I have to stop. I have to think, what are you talking about? Symphony. Phony? There is a word phony in English. So I'm in the wrong area if you say symphony. Yeah, so the stressed vowel sounds are the most important sounds in the sentence. That is the sound spine, isn't it? The sound spine. And then you're trying to do that, to use that. Okay, and so the next part, we can go quite quickly. You have to draw vertical lines to divide each sentence into syllables, write the sound connections, show how we make either VC or friendly connections. So some of you might know what I'm going to do now. Look at the example in the example that you've got here, which you can download. Let me find the link for that. So you can see this in the example as well. I'm going to do quite quickly because the time has nearly run out of the lesson. So Maria will compose a beautiful symphony tomorrow in memory, 2 syllables, memory, not memory, memory of her father. So the aim here is to go through each one and look for, is it vowel to consonant, for example, VC, like this. These are 2 VC connections. So we can go through that. We haven't really got time now to do it, but we can go through VC, then next will be CC, and so on. And then we try to change the bad connections, anything which is not VC or friendly, into a VC or friendly. Let's look at the example together here. There's a lot to do. In the last stage, there's quite a lot to take in. But if you can get just to this stage, then you're doing quite well. So You can find out more, for example, in my books about pronunciation, Talk a Lot Foundation course. It's a free download. But here in the example I've done about food. So these are my words: chocolate, delicious, apple. These are the collocations: a bar of chocolate, some delicious soup, a crunchy apple. And I chose the tense, present simple tense, regular time, do, does, auxiliary. And in my original sentence I put, I would like to eat a bar of chocolate. I would like to eat a bar of chocolate. I changed and improved it and put contraction, I'd love instead of like, munch on, phrasal verb, more interesting than eat. Delicious bar of chocolate. And then I added another clause because I'm greedy. So I made it a bit longer with a second clause. Yeah, I'd love to munch on a delicious bar of chocolate because I'm greedy. So this is the bit that we haven't done today, but you can see what happened here. I've broken down the sentence into syllables, and then I've put all the sound connections, CC, BC, CB, and then you can see what happened most of the time when it's CC or CV, we're moving forward. So it's always like that for CV. For example, munch on, munchona, munchona, not munch on a. CC means consonant to consonant, CV means consonant to vowel sound. So it's about the sounds, but it's a very good question, yes, you're right to ask about that. Sometimes we need to change the sound. For example, if a voiced consonant is moving forward, like D, we can change to T. Or here, B, voiced, becomes P, unvoiced. And then the final stage, perhaps the hardest stage really, is to write the sentence in clear alphabet. For example, I'd love to munch on a delicious bar of chocolate because I'm greedy. So this is how a native speaker would say it. Of course it's slowed down. I'd love to munch on a delicious bar of chocolate because I'm greedy. Because I'm. Now, I've given this to my students and I'm telling them, don't worry if you make a mistake. Don't worry. Doesn't matter. If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. Nobody's going to get 100% correct. It's like any sort of test or exam. Nobody gets 100%, do they? If they do, then it's too easy. So my advice to you is, if you're a teacher, try this with your students and try it yourself to try to learn these techniques. If you're a student, try it and see how far you can get with that. So this was our example today. We didn't get right to the end because it's so complicated to write these sound connections in, but if we had another 10 minutes we might do it. And then we need to write the clear alphabet sentence. Let's see if we can do it just quickly. Maria will compose beautiful symphony tomorrow. Tomorrow we will father. Something like this, yeah? We can say, so we can see, for example, Maria will compose a beautiful symphony tomorrow in memory of her father. We can see some VC connections, VV connections, memory of, yeah. Here's another one, tomorrow win. So this is kind of work that we're doing here. Okay, so Rachel, I'm giving you the mic. You need to accept if you want to speak on the mic. If you have any feedback about this, please let me know, because I'd be interested to hear. But here we're learning about vocabulary. We're learning about vocabulary, we're learning about grammar and pronunciation. So there's a lot of stuff here. Rachel, it tells me you need to put a headset. You need to put a headset with your tablet. So if you put a headset, you'll be able to speak. But it's not letting you because you haven't got the headset. So you need to use a headset. Okay, next week, hopefully we'll be back in the class. So keep an eye out for my lessons next week. Has anybody got any questions at the end there? Yes, you can download that, exactly. Yes, of course. Of course you can. Clear Alphabet Dictionary. Just type into Google and you can download that. What's the difference between will and going to? Will, it's used for prediction and for more general future, like spontaneous things. Something spontaneous happening. But going to, it's used for future plans, isn't it? Used for future plans. Yeah, something that you're planning to do, something that's in your mind, that is plan or intention, something that you have got intention to do. Yeah, okay. Any more questions there? Yes, exactly, Ken. I think you need to, it's very, very late, isn't it, where you are? So, yes, it's a good, it's a good idea. It's a future plan, yeah. Okay, thanks a lot for coming. Thank you, Richard, Ken, Roger.